What's interesting about Lloyd, if you look at the great comics, if you look at Chaplin, it's about a silhouette. It's an iconic silhouette. So Chaplin is a bowler, and those baggy pants and the big shoes and a cane and a little mustache. I mean, these Groucho is a painted-on mustache and a cigar and a you can see them immediately. Laurel and Hardy with the derbies, and they're instant silhouettes. And Lloyd's was a boater hat. That always blew me away because he played such a normal person. He was always essentially a go-getter, an eager beaver. He was rarely an outsider. I mean, Keaton was often an outsider. Chaplin was always an outsider. Laurel and Hardy were usually outsiders. But Lloyd was always sort of a middle-class guy. And he had those glasses and that hat, and that was his instant, usually a bow tie. And the thing about Harold Lloyd that's so marvelous to me is the physical invention. And the fact that he wasn't like Keaton, a superb athlete. He wasn't, he was just a hard-working craftsperson. If you look at the Lonesome Luke, the early stuff, they're kind of boring. They're not that interesting. And once he got into this persona, and Speedy and stuff like that, he's so American. Of all of them, I think, other than Keaton, he's the most American. And one of the great things about a Harold Lloyd film is you can show it to a 10-year-old. Just bring a kid up and say, watch this. What is it? It's in black and white. Just watch it. And they'll laugh their ass off. In terms of laughs per minute, some of his films are the most laughter-filled. He was pretty scientific about it. He used to test with a stopwatch and stuff. I don't know if I could do that. But what happened was he resulted in these films that had clocked in at a certain amount of laughs per minute. And they build, they escalate. If you sit in a theater and with a full house watching a Harold Lloyd film, they are laughing loudly. They're really funny. And that's pretty damn impressive, how many years later, almost 100 years later, to say, look,